Alright, what's going on, guys? Deadly Wolf here, back with another Arcane Legends video. Everybody seems to be struggling with the Giants, and I'm just going to show you how I beat it as a rogue. Now, obviously, I do have full blood, but I'm not going to be using my full blood set today, just because it is overkill. If you want the easiest possible way to beat it, get a full blood set. You'll proc blood, then you'll proc SB, and then you'll swap to your damage set, and then just do an insane amount of damage. But what I'm going to be showing you today is what's more readily available for, just a casual player. So we're going to be using the Kraken bow. We're going to be cracking the Kraken bow with the Kraken belt, just so you get the increased stats on that. And then obviously with the SB, don't mind the actual way the set is set up, because you're not really using this for damage, you're just using it for the proc. Full charge your SB once you're done full charging your bow, and then full charge SB, and then you'll just swap to your damage set. Again, my damage set is a little overkill, so I will kill it a little bit quicker than some of you guys if you go in and actually fight the boss. But this is going to be the set that I'm using, okay? As far as pets go, the pet that we're going to be rocking right now is Arcane Sap. I'm going to be using a Heroic Gourd Weaver for the boss damage, and then I'll also be using an Exorcist for the extra boss damage as well, along with some haste. Realistically speaking, when I beat the Giants, I was using Maplewood and Vermilius on my Sap, so you guys they're still super cheap right now because of the pet event. I'd recommend just grabbing them, and then you should be set. Okay. But basically how it's going to look when clearing the mobs, obviously you might not clear as fast as me, but this is what it's going to look like. You're just going to take your SB, proc it, swap to your damage set, and then just walk through. Again, this is the Giants. Nothing special on it. And yeah, I'll just go ahead and get to the boss. Once we're at the boss, then we'll continue from there. And I'll kind of just show you what like the raw damage looks like. Obviously, for the skills, you just want to focus your skills towards your actual boss damage. It'll make it a lot easier. Mobbing is the easy part. Once you get to the boss, obviously, he's gonna have a lot of HP. That's where it's gonna get hard to kill. So what you're gonna kind of want to do is, if you guys haven't seen my 18 curse video, you kind of just want to run right past him into that door area. Once you're in that door area, pop your boss, pop your bow, SB, and then swap to your damage set. This is what it'll look like. So you're going to do that initial bit of damage. That's just good, just to get it out of the way. And then you're just going to wait. Kind of just dodges shots. Realistically, you don't want to attack him until you get your pet charge back, because that's when you'll be doing the most damage. You'll blast him back, pop your thing, and then obviously you want to play distance on this, but you're just going to keep wailing into him. Obviously, the red circles you don't want to stand in, because you will get one tapped. But if you're kind of worrying about time, you'll just, again, this is all it is. I do recommend using the Shadow Pierce, though, so you can get some of the, so you can knock down some of their shield, or their armor. But, yeah, this is all it really is. And again, I know this isn't an accurate representation on what an actual run would look like, because of how high tiered my gear is. But at the end of the day, if you're using the set that I'm using, and you're doing exactly what I'm doing, you won't have a problem killing him. You'll just cycle your boss abilities, cycle all your procs. Just basically keep dodging and don't die. And this is, again, just rinse and repeat. Get it done. And that's how you beat the giants. Now, as you've seen, I wasn't using any elixirs. You guys can throw elixirs on to make yourself a little bit stronger. It's not too much of a problem. And then on top of the skills that I was using, these are the 3 skills that I was using, and I'll just kind of cycle through my passives, my masteries. I don't have an ultimate, and I have the boss ability. For the skills, Shadow Pierce, we're literally just using it for the health increase when you Shadow Pierce onto him, and then the armor reduction. And then for the aim shot, you're obviously going to do as much damage as possible, along with boss damage. And then Shadow or Razor Shield is obviously going to be more focused on just staying alive, really. And then you also get an extra bonus 15% boss damage. And then Noxus Bolt, obviously, that's what you're going to be looking at. Yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully it helps. I'll just cycle through my gear one last time for what I used. And again, you're not going to kill it as fast as me. That's fine. Just take your time, be patient, because the Giants is the hardest mission out there. Once you're done with it, then it's pretty easy to go through the rest. And this is all the damage set is. Alright, if you guys have any questions, just leave a comment on the video. If you're new, like and subscribe. Much appreciated. I know this is kind of like a quick video, but we've had a lot of questions on how to beat the Giants as a rogue. And yeah, hopefully this helps. Later.